Hello everyone, welcome back to Fablehaven Knock on the Coffin lid. The Nightmares of Melenis. We have reached the end. Completed the tarot of Percival, Bjorn, and Vonidus. And now it is time for the final character, the true protagonist, to step forth from the shadows. Before we launch the Fool, if we go to the book of many things, we can take a look at the achievements. And I've narrowed this down quite a lot. But what we're looking for now, I don't actually know how to achieve these, but I'm hoping this is the way. You can see there are 3 true endings to the game. There's Knock Knock, which is the canon ending. The End is Everyone Happy, which is the non-canonical ending. And then A Brave New World, which is the perfectly good ending. I don't know how to achieve any of these, but all of my characters have defeated Melenis, so I'm assuming it has to do with the DLC, and hopefully today we can begin to find out. Hopefully someday I can complete Judgment so I can get the now you know what to do, but that's a thing for another day. So my friends, we finally are here. The Fool. The end of the road. The main character steps out of the shadows. If you've enjoyed the series as we have climbed to this moment, feel free to like the video. It does help out the channel. So we are Mortis. We have no description. We hop right into it. Ooh. 8,000 gold, 1,800 hit points. We are at the golem. We know the password. Alright, Mortis. I decided to make a short detour to visit the golem that dwarves had placed on the trail to block the way to the heathlands. Seeing me, the golem came to life, started buzzing, and demanded the password. So we can destroy the golem, we can give the false password, we can do a wrong password, or we can give it the correct password. As we give the correct one. I gave the correct password and got access to the golem's control. We could take it with us or just simply. Might as well take it with us. I do not need assistance in battle, but I'll need this dummy for other purposes. Okay. All right. The roadside puddle turned out to be not as disgusting as I had been told. And plus, the spot was lovely. My throat was a bit dry. Take the thing without a name. Who would have thought that a weird thing at the bottom of a puddle could have such a global impact on the fate of the world? Getting it out is really dangerous, but I took a chance. I won't die of thirst. Alright, we have the nameless thing. I did not equip it. Are we... Oh, so we are using all of the bits of knowledge we've acquired from the tarots as Mortis. In the abandoned camp, I was taken as one of their own. All the humans who are now stuck in the frontier are pulled out from the heathlands. Fleeing from the dwarves, they received a warm welcome from the elves and found themselves between a rock and a hard place. Send them home, give them the golem, or gamble. What do we do with the golem? There are a few uses for it. We can give them the golem, I guess. I gave them the golem. That thing will help the humans break through the elven cordons. They'll cut down many defenders of the frontier and smash a hole in their defense, through which the dwarf troops will pour in. The elves will have only themselves to blame. Well, that doesn't sound like a good ending.
Hey.
The elves took me prisoner, put a bag on my head, and brought me to Captain Marcus's camp. We'll wait, I guess. When they questioned me, I told them Percival's story. The elves changed their anger to mercy, offered me dinner and overnight accommodations. Captain Marcus is a traitor enslaved by the Inquilines. He is a key figure who keeps killing Conrad's messengers and hunts Helga. That is more than enough to sign his death warrant. I don't know who Helga is. I'm immune? Deal 1,000 damage 3 times.
That's great.
Nice. Okay. Boop, boop. I dealt 1,200 damage. Oh, we have, it's called Disposal. Just kill the target. Very nice. I guess we are going to get the endings then. I have to do them all correctly, though. Oh. Bjorn was right. The sacred tree of life is indistinguishable from a common tree. It looked even more ordinary than the others I had already seen. In order for the orc shaman to make me the staff of the steppes, he needs a thin, long branch of the tree of life. As soon as I got down to business, the pilgrim druid appeared. Hey, what are you doing, human? This is our tree. Get out of here. Do you feel bad for the wood?
Oh dear.
Do you feel bad for the wood? Can't you spare some? I do, and I can't. You're hurting it. I meant something different. Wood as in lumber. There's a whole forest around us. Are elves that greedy? You have no right to be here. Humans are forbidden to enter the land of the elves. I need a branch.
Sounds awful.
All right, my friend. Jokes aside, I know this is the sacred tree of life. The spirits of the steppes asked me to bring it to an orc shaman. Why would a shaman need it? He'll make an offering to the fire spirits. The spirits of the steppe and fire want to unite against the demonic threat. This is very important. The future for us all depends on it. My words had an effect on the druid, and he decided not to bother me further. Could have killed him. Just wipe my hand. Just wave my hand and he goes bye-bye. I reached the elves that were dragging a bound dwarf to the camp. Why did they all call him fat? That is an ordinary dwarf. They're all like that. I can't make the dwarf my ally, interesting. And I can't tell the elves about the captive. I wonder why. We can take the captive with us, I guess. When I attacked the elves, Conrad was overjoyed. But in vain. I was not going to untie him. I needed that prisoner more than the elves did. Interesting. Boop. And boop. So I have him with me, but I'm not going to untie him. In search of the traitor, a group of dwarves had gotten on Conrad's track. They were now looking for him. If Conrad had not gone to meet Helga and had not been captured by the elves, he would have been interrogated by General Harold a long time ago. I still don't know who Helga is. I'll give him up, sure. I gave them the captive Conrad, and the squad took him to meet with Harold. He'll come clean, turn his accomplices, and there will be no peace supporters left in the dwarven camp. Hey, friends, how did you know Conrad was a traitor? We're no friend of yours. A drunken squire gave him away. A drunken squire? Is he the one who single-handedly storms elven outposts? How does he manage to do it all? I don't think I know who this is either. Okay. Thanks, Melenus, for dropping by. The elven scout is hunting a dwarven general. The golden buffalo wants me to help him, but the star spirits order me to stop him. I don't know which is more important. I guess we'll follow the star spirits. It is very irrelevant what I do, because he just dies. I could have disposed of him, that would have been easier. I have fulfilled the first order of the star spirits. There are 2 more left. Oh, right. I stopped by a tavern where two girls were awaiting their fate. I needed both of them. Each girl had an important part to play. It only remained to be decided who to start with. Escher can wait for a while. She has nowhere to go without me. When meeting Kiara, I made a proper impression. She was looking for a companion for safety because she did not trust Nazim. We quickly came to an agreement. Okay. Oh. Okay. Does Mortis not care about the rule? I guess he wouldn't. That makes sense. This is the shaman? The orc shaman did not show the friendliness that I had been told about. Why are you staring at me? Say what you just say or get lost. You're not going to offer that I smoke with you? You guessed right. I'm not. Those three were on their way to kill Sigismund, but your intentions are unknown to the spirits of the steppes. You're too shady for them. The shaman looked at the branch and started filling his pipe to consult with his superiors. What's this for? You'll make it into a gift of the steppes, and I will take the gift to the fire spirits. They will light it and order me to take it to the demonic idol to be burned. Is this the right answer? Silently finishing his pipe, the shaman set to work. Soon the staff was ready. Don't mix anything up. I kind of have, but that's okay. I got infected with the steppe plague, and some goblin healers appeared out of the blue. Something's not right here. They must be somehow spreading the disease in order to rake money from passers-by. So there is one of them was to get infected by all of the steppes. Excuse me, all the plagues, but it was evil, right? I think. I wasn't going to help the mad doctor create the perfect plague, so I paid the goblins for treatment. Exactly, it was evil. I was right. I don't that it matters. I've already screwed something up, but you know what I mean. I might as well. After coming across the orc caravan, we quickly found Nazim. He was dissatisfied with the fact that Kiara had not come alone, but she left him no choice. At night, we left the location of the caravan, found a cave, and Nazim led us underground to an ancient temple. When we got to the altar, we had to sacrifice one person to open the treasure cache. Oh, so now you're on my side. Why do I have actual abilities? Oh. That's kind of annoying. Well, anywho. That's fine. I should probably unequip this then. Nazim and I came here for the same thing, so I had to kill him. When his blood was spilled upon the altar, a cache opened in the wall. I took the guiding star of the orcs myself, and Kiara got the rest. Here our paths diverge, so goodbye. It has been a pleasure doing business with you. But when I did it, she decided to try and kill me. I see how it is. Yeah, we're going to unequip this. I've equipped the star. Summon the chopper. Oh, I can't. No, I understand. Finally, I got to meet Batu the Smart, the curse of the orc race. The stronger that orc is, the worse all the other orcs have it. On the day Batu dies, the orcs will heave a sigh of relief, and the goblins will mourn. Of course, he kindly offered me to become his vassal right away. Wait. Don't I need the vassal armor for the steppe spirits? Oh man, I don't remember. I don't remember. Here. I gave the guiding star to Batu the Smart. Now he is the leader of all the orcs. That impenetrable oath will lead his beloved vassals towards certain death. As a token of his gratitude, Batu made me his vassal, so I fulfilled the Golden Buffalo's wish too. I messed it up with the stars then. Okay. I like this good-natured orc farmer, but the Golden Buffalo still wants him dead. The Star Spirits, on the contrary, order me to keep him alive. One should not be deceived and consider the Star Spirits to be nice guys. Ordering someone to do a good deed, they can still be pursuing some gruesome goals. Yeah, I messed up. I'll just see this through to its end, and then I'll try and do it correctly, I guess. I have fulfilled the Golden Buffalo's third wish. However, his unknown goal has not been achieved. For that, I need to fulfill all 3 wishes. Yeah, I borked it. I know. If the orcish horde was led by such a strong and cunning orc as Margot, they would pose a grave danger not only to the Northern Gate, but even to the Sunny City and the Thundering Mountain. Fortunately for everyone else, the quarrelsomeness of orcs leads to internal strife among them, and does not let them unite under one leader. What if I don't kill him? I felt bad killing such a gifted leader, but he wanted to enslave me, which left me with no choice. You said you hadn't killed him. I had to agree to slavery. I hung around there for 70 years, then got my release from slavery and continued on my way. Very amusing. What did you actually do? I simply ran away. Okay. Okay. When I returned to the tavern, the second girl was still there. It wasn't difficult to persuade Escher to come with me. She could not master the courage to go to the Rotten Bog herself, so when she found out that I was headed there, she was glad to keep me company. It was better for her than going there alone. So we had 2 missions with the Rotten Bog. One was for Bjorn and one was for Percival. They both were to find the father, but one wanted to kill it and one wanted to keep him alive. Escher came to the Rotten Bog in search of her missing father and turned to the locals for help. The cultists took her by the arms and led her away, promising to take her to her father immediately. It was time to decide Escher's fate. If I had let Escher go, I would not have been able to persuade her to return home. I promised her that we would find her father together, no matter what. Surely, Mortis, it's not the promise that you wanted to keep. Some local preacher decided to give me a soul-saving speech about the divine might and the miraculous power of the Ichor. However, Escher saw somebody and grabbed my hand and pulled me along. I fulfilled my promise. We found Escher's father. He was clearly out of his mind due to the effect of the Ichor. He begged her to stay in the Rotten Bog because the Ichor would cure her of all diseases. It can cure her, it's true, but there is one caveat. Escher was able to persuade her father, that was a bad sound, to return home. They took some Ichor with them. The dose was big enough to cure her ailment, but too small to destroy her mind. They will never return to the Rotten Bog. Was that sound because of combat? I don't actually know what the quote-unquote good thing is to do here. I would assume the good thing is to... Combat slowed down. Nope. Okay. To save her. Goodbye. Oh. Stop being immune. I wonder if I could kill through immunity as Mortis. So if I knocked him down and he became immune, could I just snap my fingers and make him die? Oh no, probably not. I swear to all that's unholy, if I get a disease in my deck, I'm going to riot. Oh, that, it burns after combat, though, doesn't it? Okay. Alright. I climbed into the swamp thicket, where even the locals do not dare to go, but I got out of there without any effort. Take it all. In the ruins of the village once inhabited by monsters who did not succumb to the swamp monster's corruption, I found an old doll that the Might Queen dreams of, and not only her. I wonder if Mortis goes full evil, what happens? The wight in the well guards the entrance to the Divine Might's abode. Melenis, is this your doing? I needed guards to keep randoms from poking their noses into that well. Guards, is the second one your creature too? Neither of them is mine. One belongs to death, and the other belongs to the might. But both ended up there, by my will. How'd you manage to do it?
Huh?
I simply told them how to put the might to sleep. The rest happened by itself. That couple served death. I knew that their mistress would tell them to go down into the well. When he opened the gate and fell under the power of the might, she could not kill him. But he killed her. When the will of the mistress is revealed to a death servant, it is the servant's obligation to fulfill it. Naughty, naughty Melenis. It is the servant's obligation to fulfill it. Otherwise, she'll turn her devotee into a wight. You did not warn them not to open the gate. On the contrary, I advised them to do it. What if she had opened the gate and not him? He would have become a wight, and she would have become the might's guard. It doesn't really make a difference. You've always told me that manipulating the will of death for your own purposes is very dangerous. I can repeat it if you want, but you need to do a lot of growing before you can do it, little shoot. Alright, we can get an item or we can put the might to sleep. I went down into the well, collected all the seals from the altars, and sealed the door to the might's chambers. Nature will do the rest. Without the harmful influence, the rotten bog will soon become endless again, and the might cult will come to an end. Interesting. Little shoot, huh? An unremarkable rotten corpse in the swamp is Sigismund's ambassador, who was into the Thundering Mountain in advance to arrange for joint actions with the dwarves after Ingvar's death. The dwarves knew everything. In my heart, I had hoped that one of them would warn the Lord of the Northern Gate of that danger, but alas, Ingvar was killed, the dwarves began an invasion, and the elves forbade humans to appear in their lands. So the ambassador had to look for a roundabout way home. He chose the rotten bog and died here, infected with the swamp fever, the handclasp of the dwarves. Burn the corpse. My plans did not include helping the mad doctor create the perfect plague, so I don't need the swamp fever. I don't know what the dwarven gloves are for either. I hope I don't need them. Before leaving the rotten bog, I wanted to visit one of the might cult leaders. I wanted to see this miracle with my own eyes. I was holding a doll for which each of them was ready to give everything in the world. The Might Queen's only toy and the only memory of her mother was returned to its rightful owner. Having received her beloved doll, she gained a spiritual connection with the past, and her hatred of the Divine Might cult increased 100-fold. Using her authority and cool head, she would eliminate all competitors, becoming the only leader of the cult, and try her best to destroy it. Oh, okay. That's cool. I have the thing for you. The fire spirits are the same as all the other primordial spirits. They are a part of our world, and it's quite natural to revere them on an equal basis with others. But a fire idol in the Fire Brothers version looks like it would outmatch even a death idol. I gave the gift of the steps to the fire spirits. They lit it and ordered it to be carried to the idol of the demons. Okay. And I will, in a moment. Quite literally right now. The idol of the Inquilines looks quite magical and, well, trendy. It is not sinister, especially when compared to the fire idol. No horns, hooves, tortured corpses, or other demonic attributes. If I did not know its true nature, I would have thrown in a couple offerings myself. I put the burning staff on the demonic idol, and it burned fast. The union of the spirits of fire and steps against the Inquiline was concluded. Okay. Where to next? One of the settlements in the Northern Gate managed to stay away from the raging conflict. The priest of the supreme gods has protected it from the Fire Brothers, and the guards, who refuse to serve Sigismund, are restraining the attacks of the Inquilines. These guards are led by Captain Andre, who is loyal to the throne, but not to the demons. To unite the split guard, his badge is needed. I convinced Captain Andre that I could kill Sigismund and unite the guard. He gave me his badge as a sign that half of the guard was on my side. When Marshal Lupin learns of this, he will not resist. I went through this section so many times just to realize that I only had to go there. When the Brotherhood of Fire attacked the Northern Gate and Sigismund ordered the guard to protect the Inquilines, half of the guard refused to obey the order, but Marshal Lupin remained loyal to his oath and to the throne. It was only thanks to his authority that Sigismund managed to retain half of the guard and organize a resistance. Absolutely all of the guards hate their lord, but respect their marshal. I will kill Sigismund and put an end to all this mess. The Fire Brothers will burn down everything here, and you won't be able to hold them back. But you will. Forget it. Only half of the guard is loyal to me. The second half is loyal to me. I put Captain Andre's badge on the table, and Lupin had no arguments left. He obeyed. Okay. The thing without a name clearly does not belong to this world, which means its owner does not either. The history of the hungry demon has its roots not even in the depths of centuries, but beyond the limits of the time known to us. It is so intriguing and fascinating. But who can tell us its story? Clearly not this insane degenerate. Someday we'll find out what he's going to do with the thing he's been looking for so very long. Theoretically, he can destroy anyone and anything. The Sunny City, the Northern Gate, the Thundering Mountain. Although it's not a fact that all of those places will exist when he puts it into action. You cannot see the consequences of what you're doing. I hope that Zaratosh sees them, and that he doesn't like them. We don't know anything about Zaratosh. The Master of Illusions tried to cast his spells on me, but immediately gave up on that idea. I beg your pardon, Mortis. I did not recognize you. Are you heading to the castle? I am not such a fool as to get in your way. Go ahead. Milanus has probably been waiting for you. What could you tell me that you two are up to? It is so interesting. I promise. Oh, am I supposed to give him the thing without a name? I can't remember. I won't tell anyone, I promise, says the Master of Deceit. I am the Keeper of Illusions. I'm different. Or it's different. Sure. Maybe I should have killed him? I don't remember at all. At one time, Sigismund was a remarkable man. Much better than the arrogant Ingvar. But one small flaw eroded his soul. Being in the shadow of his older brother all his life, he wanted to do something more for himself. To perform feats, to do good deeds. He dreamed of a more glorious fate. But Ingvar preferred to maintain control and carry the burden of rule on his mighty shoulders, never allowing his brother to show himself. That was enough for the Inquilines to penetrate Sigismund's soul and corrupt it from the inside. However, even though his soul was rotten through and through, he did not turn into a demon, but still kept a human appearance. Such was the willpower of this once remarkable man. The non-canonical ending. Death.
Got it.
I guess this requires some explanation.
I promised that if you helped me, each of you would get what you wanted.
We won't have to start all over again?
No, it's over now. Sigismund is already dead. The time for payback has come. I will fulfill your wishes. Bjorn. Having gotten rid of the curse, you could return to your people. But you won't do this. Your mutual resentment is way too great. Therefore, you'll go to the Empire and serve the human lords. Mercenaries are always needed there, and no one will ask you unnecessary questions. Along the way, of course, you will walk familiar paths and visit familiar places, remembering our adventures and seeing how your old acquaintances are doing, who will be seeing you for the first time. Venadis finally sorted herself out, and she chose her future without doubt.
Oh. So Vanadis gets to choose, join the Brotherhood, become an Acolyte of Death, or go to the Heathlands. But she doesn't, I can't click any of these. I wonder why. Take the throne of the Northern Gate.
Do you still need the throne of the Northern Gate?
I know you'd rather return to the
I'd rather go back to the Heathlands, but
But you have nowhere to return to. Humans have left that place. The remnants of your community will break through to the Northern Gate. This is a new home for all of you.
Percy was sitting next to her.
The Brothers of Fire will help you deal with the remnants of the demonic threat, but they'll become excessively powerful. The divine might has entered a deep sleep. Its cult will soon disappear. When people of the Rotten Bog, now free of corruption, start joining the Brotherhood en masse, you'll have to somehow restrain its influence, which is increasing with each passing day. Otherwise, life in the Northern Gate will resemble confinement in a monastery. Percival.
It's so quiet when he calls them forward. I don't know why.
Percival, you'll serve the people of the Northern Gate under the leadership of Venadis. She's going to really need your balanced character and dedication. And so will your guard. Marshal Lupin and Captain Andre have united and are waiting for your orders. Oddly enough, your main problem will be the Brothers of Fire, who've already started feeling like the masters of the Northern Gate. It's time to somehow remove these valued guests and not unleash a new war. You got what you wanted, but I never promised you'd like it.
all right, but what did you get?
I think I've reached the limit of the possible.
I said that if all the divinations came true, you would learn the limit of the possible. But to learn doesn't mean to reach. I beg your pardon, but we have to go. Why did you resurrect them?
I promised to.
But you didn't have to keep the promise.
Why not?
So, do the two of you know Batu?
No Batu. Okay. So that is the non-canonical
Seem
ending.
to keep promises, but it's so humane of you.
What's strange about that? We are human after all.
I don't know. If you measure being human with actions, then I haven't been a human for a long time. But you still are. I envy you.
Is that true?
Have I ever told you the truth?
Huh. I don't know why it's so quiet when they talk. I wish it wasn't. But yeah, that's, again, the non-canonical ending. There are 2 more endings. I don't know. I guess the reason I can't select some of the things is because I haven't seen them. But I mean, according to the save file, I've seen a lot of events. Maybe it's just if I haven't seen as Mortis? I'm not sure. But this could provide a direction for things I need to look for in a run. I do some runs and look for specific things. Or it could be things that are affected by what I've done in the Mortis run, possibly. Hey, I'm here again! Aww! And you, player, thank you for playing. It is always an honor. I thought maybe we could see more art or something, so I wanted to sit through credits for once. But that was the non-canonical ending. So I think what that means... I guess it'd be under receipt. I think non-canonical ending just means you got an ending that was neither canon nor... nor the true ending. So now, somehow I have to get the canonical ending, which is apparently not the perfectly good ending. Huh. Playing as Percival, bring demon blood in the healing potion event. I don't think I even know what the healing potion is. Alright. Well. Round 2. Fight. Just for funsies, I want to see what... I am the servant of the secret...
the servants of the secret fire.
Like, there's an achievement for that. I am the keeper of the flame of the thundering mountain. The dark fire will not avail you. Flame of Uru. Who are you talking to? Communication is unacceptable. The Marauder lied to honored us. After all, he came up with a beautiful password, but the golem did not appreciate the beauty. So I had to kill him. I hope it will not affect my plans too much. Probably not. We just get his core, right? Which then does something. I don't remember what this is for. Interesting. Giving... Oh, right. Giving the golems not an option because I killed it. Duh. What if I send them home? I told them that I destroyed the golem on the trail, and that way to the heathlands was cleared. But no one believed me. I even showed them the energy core. But to no avail. Useless! Well, that's fine.
Hey.
The elves took me prisoner, put a bag on my head, and brought me to Captain Marcus's camp. I wonder how I negotiate. I have so many questions. So many questions. I'm assuming that fight has to be for, or that sound has to be for triggering a fight, right? Killing Marcus has to be the correct play. He's a demon. Demon! Oh. Science. Will this go through evasion? The kaboom. I wonder why we have this skill. Because I'm immune, right? What do I need shields for? I decided to free the captive. Let's hope he somehow gets out of it. He won't get out. Does I wonder if Melenis appearing has any
That's very interesting.
any indicator whether I'm doing something correct or not. Why can't I ally with him? So they're searching for Conrad. I suppose I can kill them. It's not that big of a deal. We let him go. So I guess I just have one real question. Which is... are the things I can't select things I can't select because I have to see something with Mortis, or are they tied to something I haven't seen with the main characters? As soon as those three found out the traitor's name, they took it to their grave. Conrad does not have to be afraid of being exposed. Okay, that sounds like it was a good thing. There's something about the Golden Buffalo to be happy. The Golden Buffalo wants you to help him? Okay. We'll help him. By deleting them. You know, the core is actually surprisingly helpful. If I drew it. Maybe. It would have killed the elf, too. Which probably would have been a bad thing, now that I think about it. I think I got the core once, and it immediately killed Vononis. I have fulfilled the Golden Buffalo's first wish. There are 2 more left. The Step Plague is one of the 2 ingredients that the Mad Doctor needs for his perfect plague. Now, I only have to get infected with the Swamp Fever, and then... I'm going to try to fulfill the tarots. Because I just realized, what if the way that we get the canonical ending is by fulfilling every tarot that we can? You know? So I got the Step Plague, which is what? Add a miss into the deck. Great. Okay. Maybe I have to kill her. I don't know. That is annoying, though, the miss. Oh. Oh. Well. That's fine. Alright. Meiji vassal. I fulfilled the Golden Buffalo's wish too. Yeah, so we're fulfilling the wish of the Golden Buffalo this time. Which I think is... well, that and killing the Golem is the only thing I haven't done. The stars. Well, we're going to keep him alive. So we'll kill him, just like we did previously. So my guess is... so what have I done differently? I haven't killed... I didn't kill the Golem. So the Heathland Bandits will be able to rampage the Sunny City. And I'm fulfilling the Golden Wishes... the Golden Buffalo's third wish. All 3 wishes are fulfilled. The Golden Buffalo has achieved his unknown goal for the common good. Hey! Honestly, I messed it up entirely last time where I didn't do anyone's thing. Maybe... Batu the Smart does not need any extra rivals. I really am curious what the correct... yep. Thing is. I killed him with 1 swing, which of course triggered the stun, and then I killed him with the 2nd swing, which killed him. Okay. Wonder why the game feels so slow. We're back to Esha. I still don't know what the correct choice is here. What if we leave her? Again, one of them... was it Bjorn who had Esha stay there? And then Percy took her away? This remained a question mark on the map. Hold on, am I supposed to let her go? Why is that a question mark on the map? Follow Esha, and then we'll let Esha go with her father. Esha is destined to become a fecund might bride, who will leave rich offspring in the form of ugly but extremely strong and intelligent monsters. The Might cult is turning over a new leaf in its history. Oh. Okay. I mean, we don't want the Might cult to be strong, do we? Oh, but there was that complaint about the Fire Brothers. Like, these guys joining with the Fire Brothers. Do we want the Might cult to be a thing? Take a seal. I went down into the well and took one of the seals from the altar. Now, my dear Melenis, if you want to put him to sleep, you'll have to deal with me. Just don't lose it. Oh, okay. Get infected. The swamp fever is one of the 2 ingredients the Mad Doctor needs for his perfect plague. I have already caught the second ingredient, the Steppe Plague in the Crimson Steppes. I only need to bring all this stuff to the Doctor. Alright. Well, if we're making the cult stronger... If it were not for the wayward queen, the oldest cult keeper would have taken all the power into his hands long ago. Now that her precious doll is in his hands, he'll force her to be more accommodating. Why do I think that's like the really not good choice? When I did that as Vonidus, I was like, that sounds bad. I can destroy the idol? So we... Am I doing... I mean, I think, yeah. We want to stick to what I thought. Where we fulfill the destinies. The tarots. There's, of course, still one tarot I haven't fulfilled because it's bugged. Oh, I can offer the... Ooh. Interesting. So we can offer the basic staff, or we can... So what if I destroy this and give it the basic staff? Would that join a pact? Oh yeah, someone did do that. But Vonidus did that, I think. She formed a pact between the steps and the demons. That sounds like a bad thing to do, though. That sounds really bad. Like, why? Why? Pass by. Whatever he's looking for, I wished him luck in his search. So when I gave him the thing without a name, as whoever did that, he gave me the thing with the name back. Or was that you? You have the thing without a name. Look what I've got. It is an interesting thing. You're not showing it to me for no reason, are you? Can you make it the opposite of what it is, but without changing how it looks? You get what I mean? And let me have it for a second. Here, take it. Now it's almost the same as before, but not quite. That's fast. You did not even say abracadabra. Perfect work. Thanks. A nice little gift for Sigismund. Oh, yes, he will appreciate it. Oh, did I say that out loud? I didn't hear anything. There we go. Okay. I heard that you were trying to create the perfect plague. Oh, I'm going to. I'll need to find 2 ingredients. The swamp fever and the steppe plague. Why would you want that? Haven't you ever wanted to create something perfect? If not, then you won't understand me. And if so, there's nothing to explain. Will your perfect plague be able to infect Inquilines? Why, of course, it is perfect, after all. It's hardly possible to come up with something this bad, and bad for everyone at that. Are you not afraid of catching the perfect plague yourself? I hope it doesn't come to that. Okay, so I've deviated a little bit. Hey. This is the best way to rid the world of this thing. You cannot be sure about anything, while it still exists. Okay, so I did something correct here.
Bjorn.
Can I see the pictures? Can I just get these one at a time? Science.
Having gotten rid of the curse, you could return to your...
I don't think his changed.
Venagus.
Hi. And I'm sure...
Venagus finally sorted herself out, and she chose her future without doubt. You won't have to deal with the Inquilines, Brothers of Fire, or even the Orcs. All those problems will become irrelevant when an epidemic of the perfect plague begins. Any enmity will lose its meaning in the face of this monstrous calamity.
Oh God, what should I do?
Prevent panic and hunger. Help the sick. Ease the suffering of the dying. Observe quarantine. Any ruler has some work to do in such a situation.
Is there any point in resisting? Is there any hope of salvation?
Percival, he's your only hope.
How?
Me?
Yeah, exactly.
Percival.
How? How does he help you?
Percival, you'll serve the people of the Northern Gate under the lead...
Okay.
You already know what awaits you in the near future.
I see. What ought I to do?
You'll go to the Rotten Bog, find Simeon there, and bring him to the Northern Gate. He'll walk from house to house and take away suffering and pain until he cleanses everyone. Then he'll leave as humbly as he came. But the people of the Northern Gate will long remember him. The priests of the supreme gods will proclaim him a saint and spread the legends about Saint Simeon throughout the Empire. He'll get all the credit. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter.
Ah. Interesting.
You got what you wanted, but
Alright. Do I get a different item if I disassemble the golem? Or is it still the core? I took the energy core out of the golem. That might come in handy. Might. I don't know what to do with this thing. Throw coins in the puddle and wait for the bandits. I think I do want the thing without a name. I threw several coins in the water and the bandits were not long in coming. Oh, what are you doing here? Tell 'em about the bandit. Go on. I have been expecting you. I wanted to inform you that the way to the Heathlands is now free. You can return home. Yeah, but what about Gollum? I showed them the energy core. This is all that is left of him. Well, don't tell us you killed him on your own. Oh, if you doubt it, you can be killed too. The bandits lingered there for a moment, hesitantly shuffling their feet. Guys, let's check it. It's not long a walk here. Oh, what do we do with this one here? Tell him. Maybe he did kill the golem. Do any of you want to test him? It's me. I'm going to pass. Fine, let's go. These people will now return home. And who put you up to that? Oh, I thought of it myself. I can do more than copy others. Hey, good job, Mortis. Why would I drink from the puddle? The water has a vile taste, indeed. Okay, I am confident that I did that correctly. Honestly, I'm still not sure. What if we take a rest in their camp? I don't know. I just lost 8,000 gold. You've just set out, and you're already so tired that you need a rest. I regretted my decision in the morning when I'd seen that I'd been robbed. Now I can gamble? I'm a gambler. I can't help myself. I've done a lot of work, and I have the right to rest. I've destroyed the golem that was standing on the path, blocking the way to the heathlands. You can go home now. I hope I didn't need that gold. So it's true, Jimmy told us, but I didn't believe him. Who could take on a golem alone? Who are you? Where'd you come from? I am an adept of a secret Gnostic society that's learning to control the world through indirect influence. Alright. We go now. Yes, go home. Did you really tell them that? None of them understood or memorized anything. Alright, but we usually don't do that.
Hey.
Okay. I still can't negotiate with Marcus, and again, I think that's because... Oh, nice little touch. His eyes are blue. I think... That's because of something that hasn't happened in game yet. Like normal runs. I don't know, though. I would imagine that I can at least get the canonical ending, right? I would imagine. What are you going to do with Conrad? Let him go. He was of no use this time. The fact that I get that sound every time I kill something makes me think I'm not supposed to be killing people. You know, that actually kind of makes sense, right? Because it's a secret society that's trying to indirectly control the world, meaning that anytime I take direct action, it's probably wrong. But here I have to take direct action. What are the 3 wishes of the Star Spirit? They want me to... Did that sound go off when I had to kill them? I think it did. Like I said, I think that's anytime I do combat that sound happens. The Star Spirit wants me to stop him and then get Batu's and then kill Batu? Well, that sounds like a terrible idea. The Star Spirits want Batu to die, and the Golden Buffalo wants him to live. Obviously, I cannot fulfill both of these wishes at once, so I have to choose, and today I've chosen to kill him. And I have an orc with me. Oh, because I have the Guidance Stone. Fair enough. I really want to know what the canonical ending is. But I don't... I'm really not sure how I'm supposed to get it. The Star Spirits, on the contrary, order me to keep him alive. Regulation from that. I have fulfilled the 3rd order of the Star Spirits. All the orders have been executed. What this will lead to is beyond my understanding, but I suppose we should expect nothing good. I guess something being good does not necessarily mean it is the canonical ending, right? That's better. Their feuds are over. No orc will dare to disobey the leader, who has the guiding star. I hope you thought that through. No, not really. I'm kind of just clicking random buttons at this point. So I've never let her go here, and none of the tarots wanted me to let her go here. I think we were correct for the canonical ending that she becomes a Might Bride. But wait. If I seal the Might, if I seal the Divine Might, can there still be Might Brides? Doesn't become a fucking Might Bride who will leave rich offspring in the form of ugly but extremely strong and intelligent monsters. The Might Cult is turning over a new leaf. But I'm about to seal it. I think the Might Queen is supposed to have the doll. And I'm supposed to... So we put the mite to sleep. We give the doll to the thing. I guess I'll take the boots. I don't know. Before I left, I took off his boots. I can use them. What for? Well, they are nice, good quality boots. I get it, but what do you need them for? And what does the corpse need them for? And did you at least not get sick? I think so, yes. Splendid boots. Okay. Unfortunately, I got the Crimson Plague. Alright. I want to say I did that mostly correct. I don't know. I don't know, Godfather. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna destroy this. Oh, there was no text. We destroyed the idol and moved on. What if you have the steps? I gave the staff of the steps to the Inquilines, and they accepted the gift. The alliance of the orcs with the Inquilines was concluded. What do you think this will lead to? If the Inquilines defeat the Fire Brotherhood, then the orcs will not march against the Northern Gate. They'll try to assault the Sunny City. That sounds bad. Are we sure that's okay? I think it's absolutely correct for the guard to be united again. Because again, we're indirectly interfering here. I don't think there is anything wrong with this. And I don't think... Maybe I kill him. It will be safer for everyone if he dies. The target or the text called him insane, so I think that's factually correct. Then we go here. We get the thing without a name for Sigismund. I don't have the Swamp Plague. We go boom boom. Boom boom boom. Boom 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 boom.
Bjorn.
This is not the canonical ending. I would have gotten the achievement already. I don't know what to do about this with Bjorn.
Having gotten rid of the curse, you could return to your people, but you won't do this. Your mutual resentment.
Is Bjorn destined to do that? Just, he has to return home?
Vanadis finally sorted herself out, and she chose her future without doubt.
I can go back to the Heathlands now! Oh, it is based on choices in the thing. How the hell do I become an Acolyte of Death? That's what I want to do. Okay.
The humans of the Heathlands have returned to their homes. They are no longer in danger. Do you still need the throne of the Northern Gate?
No. If I could return everything to the way it was, Ingvar would still be alive and none of this would have happened.
However, all of this did happen, and it helped you understand what you really want. You'll return to the Heathlands, to your supporters. Together, you'll build a new state, free from the shortcomings of the old empire, under the patronage of the new Lord of the Northern Gate, whom we'll talk about later.
Is it Percy? My goat?
By the way, you're going to have a wonderful relationship with the elves, despite the fact that you don't like them.
Ha!
Percival.
My goat. Will you be king? Yup.
Percival, you'll have to take the throne.
Words?
I didn't ask for it.
So much the better. You will faithfully serve your people, in whom you will find the family that you were deprived of. Your balanced character will allow you to settle all differences with the lords of the Empire and with the nations of the North. But not with the orcs, who, by the way, will soon come to the Northern Gate to level it to the ground.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have given him the guiding star.
Fortunately for you, the Might Cult has been destroyed, and the Brothers of Fire won't go to the Rotten Bog. They'll help you fight back, but not for free, of course. In return, you'll have to replace each destroyed demonic idol with a fire idol.
First, the supreme gods were worshipped here, then the Inquilines, and now it's the fire spirits?
That's right. The Northern Gate will be the main supplier of recruits for the fiery host for a long time to come.
So we have two problems
You
here.
got what you wanted, but I never promised you'd like it.
All right, but what did you get?
I think I've reached the limit of the possible.
I don't think you have.
I said that if all the divinations came true, you would learn the limit of the possible. But to learn doesn't mean to reach.
I love their face. It's so good.
I beg your pardon, but we have to go.
That's definitely thumbnail material right there.
Why did you resurrect them?
Okay.
I promised to.
So here's what I'm thinking. Bjorn's ending is not correct. So somehow, unfortunately, every time it rolls the credits, I have this slight lag issue. Somehow, Best Boy Bjorn is incorrect. I'm trying to think of what... I have no recollection of what we really did here. But I need to figure out why he gets that weird ending about the mercenary. He has to be destined for more, right? The star spirits were fulfilled, but I don't... I don't think that's a good thing, but it could be a canonical thing. Remember, there are two different endings we're looking for. We're looking for the canon ending, and we're looking for the good ending. I think the Golden Buffalo is part of the good ending, and the Star Spirits are part of the canonical ending. So let's see if I can trigger... I'm going to hone in here. Focus. On the... Don't focus on the canonical ending? Let's hone in. Let's zoom in here real quick on the good ending. We're going to do everything that I think is goody two-shoe. So I'm going to start by bringing the golem with me. The reason why is because I cannot carry the core and the star at the same time. So we're going to bring this with me, and we are not going to give it to the bandits. We are going to inform the bandits here they were spooked by the golem. I think them going to the Heathlands is the good thing. I don't think giving them the golem leads to a good decision. Maybe, though... Maybe when I bring the golem to the camp, they won't question it, though? They'll be like, oh, the golem's here. It's not there. Go home. Go home. And do you see this giant? It's a dwarven battle golem. He used to stand on the trail leading to the Heathlands, but I took him for myself. Now the way is clear. You can go home. The elves have one less problem, and the dwarves have one more. I don't know what the little beards will do when they realize that humans have returned, but they won't manage to drive them away for a second time. They now know what awaits them in the frontier, and they'll fight for their land to the end, okay? That feels correct.
Hey.
I think we have to kill Marcus here. Wait. Marcus was a traitor. So I think killing him is correct. I wonder what the negotiate is. He's a key figure who keeps killing Conrad's messengers and haunts Helga. I don't know who Helga is either. But, that description makes me think that this is a good thing. We're aiming for the good things. The goods. So I can't tell the elves about the captive, and I cannot make the dwarf your ally. I suspect that whatever good, true ending... I suspect I need this. What if we just pass by? Because if I take him with me, nothing happens. And the option to release him is gone now. So let's try passing by. Maybe that's the correct choice? Like maybe he escapes or something? I don't know. Maybe not. We'll just avoid fighting. Anyway, let them finish what they're doing. I don't know if that's the correct choice, but again, I feel like killing people is wrong. I'm going for the good guy thing, right? Yeah. Okay, so I fulfilled the wish of the golden buffalo. Which... no. It is what it is. I feel like I shouldn't kill the chief. I feel like killing the chief is incorrect. Because like I said, I feel like killing things is incorrect. Felt bad. Okay. I'm not sure about this one. I do have a... I do have something fun planned, but we'll see if it makes any difference when we get to the end again. Science. I can kill through immunity. Nice. Good to know. The other character wasn't having it, though, and she left. I think the goody-goody two-shoe thing here is to completely dismantle the cult. So we let Esha go. She lives well. I don't know why she's part of the prophecy, though. But we let her go. We seal the divine might. We burn this. Again, I don't know what this is. I feel like I might need that. So I'm going to have to go investigate this in an actual run. See what that's all about. Then we give this to the Might Queen. So I feel like if we were going for... honestly, this might just be the canonical ending, too. I feel like trying to dismantle the cult is the way. But it might not be. I'm not sure, actually. I think what we do is we destroy... oh, I can't destroy it. I want to see what happens if I don't light the Staff of the Steps. So I have the... hold on, I gave the... okay, whatever. I think we're going to run into an issue again where the Fire Brotherhood is going to be too strong. Because I honestly don't know how I would weaken them without, like, destroying the thing, which is a one-time thingy-majiggy. What happens if I don't interfere with their internal conflict? No, this is my attempt to be Goody Goody Two-Shoe. Whether it's Goody Goody Two-Shoe or canonical, I wanna find out. What's just killing me? It takes so long to get through all this, I'm hesitant to press something I haven't pressed yet. What if we just pass him by? Again, I feel like it's incorrect. Oh, maybe killing him was correct because Mortis is like, it's better for everybody if he's just deleted. But the shoots aren't trying to kill people. We're trying to do this indirectly. This is the best way to get rid of it. Okay. Was this the exact same choices as my first one? I've actually forgotten. Except for this. Oh, this wasn't correct either.
Bjorn.
I wish I could select from certain points, because I feel like Bjorn is going to be completely unchanged here. Yay.
Having gotten rid of the curse.
Venadis.
And I don't know what to do to change that either.
Venadis finally sorted herself out, and she chose her future without doubt.
So we know going back to the Heathlands
The human...
is when you open the way with the golem.
By the way, you're going to...
Percival.
I never found a use for the golem core.
Percival, you'll have to take
The throne.
But not with the orcs. Although the orcs won't bother you for a while. They're not doing very well.
And the Inquilines?
The Inquilines are finished. The Brothers of Fire have done their job.
Is everything really going so well?
Depends on what you are going to do with the Fire Brothers. You don't want the Northern Gate to turn into a monastery, do you?
I'll send them to cleanse the rotten bog.
The Might Cult has been destroyed. Its people, cleansed of filth, are gradually leaving the rotten bog. Most go to the Northern Gate. It will be easy for the Brothers of Fire to recruit those naive people.
Going from one cult to another. What a fate.
Sure, but you still haven't answered the question.
What question? Oh. Cool.
The guards and I will escort the dear brothers out of here.
Right. Only a strong guard can put them in their place. Fortunately for you, after Sigismund's death, the guards forgot about their enmity and united. Marshal Lupin will swear an oath to you and escort your valued guests home. The Brothers of Fire will see that it's time for them to go, so there will be no bloodshed.
That feels like it was good.
You got what you wanted, but I never promised you'd like it.
All right, but what did you get?
So, what are we missing?
I think I've reached the limit of the possible.
No, you haven't.
I said that if all the divinations came true, you would learn the limit of the possible. But to learn doesn't...
Okay. So, Bjorn's still borked. Like, I haven't done anything for Bjorn. Or, nothing about Bjorn's story has changed in any of this. And I'm honestly not even sure where it would. I gotta be honest. I have, like, one interaction with the elves, and that's it. Now the game's lagging again. I gotta be honest, team. I'm really not sure what to do. I did some reading on the Discord, and apparently Judgment is bugged for a lot of people. They aren't able to complete its prophecy. I don't think it's necessary, but I think completing them opens up... People weren't entirely sure. But they think completing the story opens up more options to select here. But there might also be things in the game I haven't done yet that will open up some more stuff. Like going to one of these, the tarot that deals with Conrad again, which is one of Vanadis's. What is the chariot one? But just out of curiosity, I'm going to do the most disastrous thing I can think of. I'm going to try and assemble the most unholy ending possible. And then we'll leave it there. And I may return. I'm not actually sure what I want to do after this. But we'll see. Maybe we'll let Knock on the Coffin lid rest for a little bit. They are working on another They didn't say whether it was a game or another mode for Knock on the Coffin Lid. Like they said it might be a standalone game. I'm not sure I would recommend that, but they can do whatever they want. We'll see. I mean, King Arthur was... Here's the golem. Go away. King Arthur Legion 9 was his own standalone game, and it was pretty fun. I'm not sure there's planning anything of that scope. And here I'd like to negotiate with Marcus, but... we'll just rest. I decided to leave everything as it was. At least, in that place. Our business is to interfere. We both know what happens if we don't influence anything. Nothing new. True. It sounds like we're supposed to interfere there, in some capacity. That's okay.
Sounds awful. Oh dear.
Oh dear, sounds awful. It sure does, Mortis. And by what I mean, just make everything awful. I'm gonna fulfill a bunch of evil stuff. We're gonna take him with me because I'm going to sacrifice him, offer him up to the dark gods, and we'll just see how this all pans out. Out of sheer curiosity, I'm gonna kill Kiara. Nothing personal, kid. There is no prophecy where this is the correct choice, but when Kiara's blood was spilled on the altar, a cache opened in the wall. The guiding star of the orcs flashed before immediately disappearing into Nazim's pockets. You can take all the rest. You want to earn some more money? Take me to the orc chief. I agreed to help him. Why not? Okay. I think Vanatus did this and then killed him there. Killing him is the star, yes. Right, Star Guardians to die. Okay. So we'll kill Batu and bring Nazim to the chief, who's about to become the super chief. Nazim approached Magat and handed him the guiding star of the orcs. In the blink of an eye, Magat snatched it from Nazim's hand. It's mine! The guiding star of the orcs. That's a lot going on. Then the chief turned to Nazim and me. Take as much gold as you want. Take everything. I don't need any more. Why do I need money when there is absolute power? Nazim winked at me cheerfully. You see, I didn't cheat you. We're rich now. All we have to do now is properly manage our wealth. You're heading for the Northern Gate, weren't you? It'll get hot there soon. I suggest you find a safer place. Okay, so this is everything that happened when I did this as, was it Vanatus or Bjorn or whatever? Alright. That definitely sounds like the wrong thing to do. But hey, I also didn't get any money. Hey, since I'm screwing this all up, off you go. I knew that we would meet again, but the circumstances of our meeting would not be the most fortunate. What's that supposed to mean? Why is there still a question mark? I have so many questions! Oh, I got cleansed. I don't think I meant to. Some local preacher decided to give me a soul-saving speech about the divine might and the miraculous power of the Ichor. But I had other things to worry about, because I noticed 2 elves. Even though I could not make them out from a distance, there could be no mistake. How many elves do you see strolling in pairs around the rotten bog? The cultists did not lie. They did take Escher to her father, who had gone completely insane under the influence of the Ichor. He begged her to stay in the rotten bog because the Ichor would cure her of all diseases. It can cure her, it is true, but there is one caveat. This has progressed, and my choice is to leave in peace or kill her. Father. Without her father's support, heartbroken Escher will not be able to live in the bog, eventually committing suicide, like her predecessor, the mother of the Might Queen. Don't you feel sorry for her? Of course I do, but at least a new Might Queen will never be born. A lesser evil to prevent a bigger one. I remember well what you taught me. Interesting. So this sounds like it was the correct choice. Huh. Oh. I thought I was going to hit 5 times for some reason. Interesting, okay. So that's wild. Take it all. It's kind of weird when there were tarots that contradicted themselves. I think putting it to sleep is the correct choice. Wait, why do I feel like I've done only good things so far in this place? I was supposed to make the most fucked up ending possible. And I'm not going to give this here. We're going to pass by. My plans do not include a union between the fire and the steppe spirits. They in fact include a plan between Batu... Oh. Oh. My plan in the run before this was to make Batu the leader, and then to form an alliance between the Inquilines and, you know what? Let's not interfere. Let Percival try to assemble the guard from scratch. Let's not make it any easier for him. That sounds so mean. Does that mean I get to kill the Marshal? It does. Okay. He is an honest man, but because of him, the Guard has split, and the Inquilines are defeating the Fire Brothers. Still, it is a pity that I had to get rid of him. Is it, Mortis? It's a pity you didn't draw any attack cards. Yep. Yep. That's the real pity. Death. It is the inescapable end. Now I have his badge, which I don't think does anything for me. And we have this guy. You have the thing without any. We have it. There we go. I'm surprised Melissa didn't pop in and go, "Are you sure you want to do that?" Passed by him too. That made a sound. Am I supposed to kill him? No, I'm definitely supposed to give him the thing without a name. And then use that on Sigismund. So I think that sound... Is that sound effect signifying incorrect choices? It might be. Interesting. Alright, let's see what sort of horror I created. I'm sure Bjorn remains unchanged. I haven't the faintest clue what I'm supposed to do with this. With Bjorn.
Having gotten rid of...
Like, what?
Vanadis.
I'm really worried that I need the Judgment Prophecy to know what to do.
Finally sorted herself out, and she chose her future without...
She got the throne.
Do you still need the throne of the Northern Gate?
Okay.
And it's in great danger. You won't be able to count on the help of the Fire Brotherhood, because it's been weakened, and the humans of the Rotten Bog are still not free from the tyranny of the cult.
Did I do that?
Fortunately for you, all is quiet on the eastern borders. The orcs won't come, and you'll be able to exterminate the Inquilines.
Wait, why not? I gave them the star. They should come in full force. What?
Percival, you'll serve the people of the Northern Gate under the leadership of Vanadis.
Yeah.
But first of all, you need to focus on putting together a new guard, which will become the mainstay of the throne. That is your priority. Leave the rest of the problems to her. When the guard is ready, you two will immediately have fewer problems.
No, I think they're going to have more problems. Well, that wasn't anything...
You got what you wanted, but I never promised you'd like it.
All right, but what did you get?
Okay.
I think I've reached the limit of the possible.
I said that if all the divinations came true, you would learn the limit of the possible. But to learn doesn't mean to reach. I beg your pardon, but we have to go. Why did you resurrect them?
I promised to.
But you didn't have to keep the promise.
Why not?
So, do the two of you know Batu?
Alright. Well, for now, I've been recording for a while, so I think I'm gonna end it here. That was The Fool. The Fool. The end of the road. I have mixed feelings on this because on the one hand, I do think it's a really cool concept. We're taking everything we've gathered previously and assembling it all in one big grand finale piece. On the other hand, it kind of changes the genre of the game. We're not really playing a roguelike deck builder anymore, it feels like, for this particular one. But again, we were here mostly for the story, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to go... I think the main thing I'm missing, at least the one thing staring me right in the face, is Conrad. There's something about Conrad that I don't know. And I think I might be able to negotiate with Marcus, maybe? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing a few pieces to achieve either the truly good ending, the true ending, or the canonical ending. We've reached a ending. And saw some amusing things about it. But, my friends, I'm pretty happy with it. If I have my way, if things pan out how I'm thinking, I think the Knock on the Coffin Lid will take a little bit of a break. They are rebalancing the game again. So, and again, I mentioned they haven't decided yet if it's going to be a new mode or like a standalone thing. I kind of hope it's just a new mode, but we'll see what they decide. I'll test it out either way. So I think we'll return, at least for the rebalance, and maybe for that, unless someone has a brilliant idea for how to assemble the puzzle pieces that have been given to us in the shape of the Fool. For now, thank you all for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed this grand soiree. I personally would actually consider the DLC complete. We did it. We did the thing. Thank you to patrons and the channel members who support the channel. Bask in the glory of the completeness. And if you would like to stay up to date with anything happening on the channel, feel free to join the description down below. And I will see you in the next one. Or when Knock on the Coffin Lid returns. Whenever.